We've both got the umbrellas up, so we're expecting the rain pretty soon. See it in the air over there. Oh, fucking hell! So, nearly went arse over tin there, looking around rather than looking where I'm going. Right, Cheap Dave here. Today is Sunday the 23rd of July. Today I'm not going out for a walk. It looks like it's going to rain soon. The rainy season has just about started to hit here now. We've had a couple of days of overcast but still fairly warm. Anyway, today's video I'm going to do from the balcony here in my condo, and basically I'm going to talk about some of the dangers of living in Thailand. So today's video is going to be about the venomous snakes you can find around here. So we'll get into that. Okay, so I'm going to be looking at a few of the venomous snakes that we get around here in Thailand. Start off number one, got the Malaysian Pit Viper. 2, you got a Monocle Cobra. 3, you get Rednecked Keelbacks, whatever they are. 4, you get Whitelipped Pit Vipers. 5, you get the banded crate, and 6, you get the king cobra. And I think these are the most popular venomous snakes. There are others. You do get the sea snakes, but they tend to leave people alone. So we'll run through and look at where and what they look like, and so when you get bitten, you can tell the hospital what you've been bitten by. So, snakes in Thailand. Now, the most common venomous snake you'll find in Thailand is the pit viper, the Malaysian pit viper. It blends in, difficult to see. It doesn't slither away from you, it stands its ground, and it's one of the biggest problems in Thailand for snake bites. So the biggest problem with the pit viper is, or the Malaysian pit viper, is it doesn't run away. So if you're walking through pathways and it's sat on the pathway and you don't see it, it can get trodden on, and then obviously it will attack you, it'll bite you. Death from this are rarely, very rare in Thailand, but obviously there are some. So according to my Google information, around 2,500 people die each year in Thailand because they don't get treatment in time. Best to get treated for a snake bite in the first 30 minutes if you can. If you don't get treatment, it can take 2 or 3 days before getting organ damage or even death. So a little bit of wisdom from Cheap Dave in Thailand. If you do see a cobra or a viper or a sea snake anywhere in Thailand, be a good idea to stay well away. If you do get bitten, get medical help as soon as possible. Though most snake bites in Thailand are harmless, it's probably a good idea to go and get checked out anyway. So the other advice I read about was to avoid getting bitten by a snake. You've got to avoid walking in tall grass, wear long trousers, long sleeves when you're outside, in grass or wooded areas, and do not put your hands into any holes or areas that you can't see, as there might be a snake in there and they'll just give you a little nibble. They also say that in Thailand there's between 7,000 and 9,000 snake bites reported every year. So in Thailand, you're looking at about 185 species of non-venomous snake. So the chances are, if you do get bitten, it's not a problem. But I'll just run through a few of the snakes that can do you some damage and what to look out for. Yeah, so I'll go through 5 or 6 snakes that can do you some damage if you get bitten by them. I think the most popular one over here, or unpopular one, is the Malaysian Pit Viper. It's one of the most deadliest snakes all over Asia. Find it in woodlands and in coastal areas and bamboo forests. You can identify this snake. It's got a triangular head, shape of head, and yeah, that's it for that one. So number 2, I've chosen the Monocle Cobra. Now, this is one of the most dangerous snakes in Thailand. It's responsible for the most deaths than any other snake in Thailand. Death can come within an hour of the bite because of the amount of venom it gives you if untreated. So you get bitten by a cobra, go and get the old jabs as soon as possible. So the Monocle Cobra can generally be found in open fields, in rice paddies, and in the jungle. And number 3, you've got a snake called the Rednecked Keelback. They can be identified. They tend to have a yellow circle around its neck. Going backwards down to its tail, it starts turning orange, then fades to grey and black towards its tail. It's a very dangerous snake. So this is a very dangerous snake. Its venom can cause hemorrhage to the brain, kidney failure. The good thing about it is a rear-fanged snake, so it takes a lot longer for it to give you the amount of venom that's a deadly dose. Obviously needs a longer time to bite you. So if you can get it off you in very quickly, it's not going to insert too much venom. You won't have such a problem, I would have thought. Okay, so nasty snake number 5 is the Whitelipped Pit Viper. It's deadly venom that attacks the blood, leading to excessive bleeding. So the good news about getting bitten by one of these is it's rarely fatal, and the only problem is encounters with humans is fairly common with this snake, so there must be a few of them about. Yeah, so to identify the white-lipped pit viper, uh, basically they're very bright, vivid green. They have a very pointy head. My snake number 5, which you don't want to meet, is the banded crate. This snake will inject a large amount of venom, uh, can cause heart failure, vomiting, stomach pains, and eventually death. So this snake can generally be found in dry areas, like in barns or in old houses. It's very easy to spot. It's got black and yellow along its body, arrow-shaped head, uh, and black eyes. So snake number 6, and everybody's favourite, uh, the king cobra. Uh, this is one of the most feared snakes in Thailand. Venom is very toxic, can lead to cardiac arrest, and affect the central nervous system. This can be identified by their distinctive hood around their head. Goes flat, and if it's threatened, it will be making a loud hiss. This can be found all over Thailand. Uh, they do tend to like wooded areas. Yes, wooded areas like the one behind me now. So I suppose the interesting thing is, do we get venomous snakes in the bigger cities like Bangkok, uh, Pattaya, uh, Phuket, and Chiang Mai? So the answer is yes, we do, but they're very rare. In Bangkok, uh, there's about 3,000 snakes reported captured uh, every month. Uh, so snakes are very common in Bangkok. Uh, they tend to be mostly non-venomous, but you do get reports of sightings of cobras and pit vipers around the Bangkok area. So this is my video on snakes. I don't like them personally, but they're here, so I get on with it. Since I've been in Thailand, it's been just over a year, 15 months, something like that. I've only encountered one snake while I was sat on the porch of my hotel on the ground floor around a friend's house. I was having a drink, and a rat snake, which is non-venomous but still got a painful bite, slithered up to the doorway of the steps of the patio. Had a little look round, and then slithered back off again, so no problem. But so I've only ever seen one live snake so far since I've been in Thailand. Most of the time I've been in big cities. This was a little bit out of the way, up the southeast towards Chang Island that way, but on the mainland. Other than that, I haven't seen anything. Well, I've seen the one snake and that's it. So the likelihood of getting bitten by one is very, very small. If you're in places, the bigger towns, virtually no chance of getting bitten, but still one of the dangers of living in Thailand. So that'll be it from this video. Please like, subscribe, press the bell, and I'll be back with some other dangerous things another day, no doubt. Thanks for watching.